Guys, this is the first one. We'll figure it out.
This was episode 13 with a question mark. We might put out episode 13.5 or the real episode 13. Hey, 13 is always bad luck, right? It's Friday the 13th, all that good stuff. YouTube, guys, what's going on? Spotify, wherever you're listening right now. This is a Split Screen Podcast, episode 13.
Woo!
What's going on?
Let's go.
What's up? As you guys can tell, we don't have headphones on. We don't have, we're not sitting in front of a computer right now. Well, there's a computer right there.
There is a computer.
But we are actually live. In real life, IRL.
Yeah, right.
Podcast right now.
See, that's my hand on his. Yeah,
he's right there.
Yep.
So this is the new stream room. If you guys have been in stream, and we are bean packing in this thing. I feel like we're on Bussin' with the Boys. Shout out that pod.
Yeah, shout out that pod. It feels like we are definitely.
Yeah,
this is
intimate.
It is an intimate setting.
Yes,
and it's not like a good intimate. Not.
Yeah, no.
Not that.
You have no clue how close. He's like, if you're watching this, you're like, oh, like it looks like he's in another room. Like he's right there, right there.
Yeah, right.
Trying to make sure this mic's like not in my face. So you guys can still see it for editing. But
yeah, right.
What up? All right, cool. This is episode 13. So the last pod we were on, we talked about I was going to be moving. I'm moved in.
And you've clearly moved.
I'm moved in.
Successful.
I'm here. I'm in. This is Swedish's first time seeing the spot too. So this is one of the rooms that we have.
Solid.
Yeah, I didn't move too far away, but this is the new stream room, which is awesome. I'm pumped that I'm able to have a room that I can put all my stuff actually in.
Seriously,
so
I'm jealous.
Yeah.
I mean,
cool.
I have a quote-unquote room of my own, but it's really more of a closet that has been made over into a stream room.
Well, this is considered a bedroom.
No shot. This is a bedroom.
They're like, 2-bedroom.
So does Tiny Tim live in here and share it with like...
You literally couldn't put a king-size bed in here. Bro, you couldn't put a queen.
Bro, I don't know if you could put a twin in here.
Dude, you'd have to lay diagonal in this thing to go. But
I mean, yeah, I'm looking at the layout. Maybe the bed would be...
It'd have to go like...
Or maybe it's... I don't know.
Maybe we get bunk beds, push them up against the side.
Ooh, yeah, bunk beds. That's some space saving right there.
But no, man. Yeah, so we recorded this. The last time we recorded this, I was in my old setup.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, for real. Rest in peace.
Did you end up getting an old picture of it to use as a green screen if you ever wanted to?
I did take a picture of it. I have some pictures of it.
Let's go.
I have some pictures of it, which is good.
Let's go.
We were talking about chat. If we if I like took an exact picture without me there,
yes,
of the background, and I download it and I use it as a green screen for my new setup, and it would just be like I never left. Be funny. I don't know, or like throw it back like in 2 years, just like put the old one back.
Seriously, the good old days, man. Like,
be funny.
Take me back.
It'd be sick.
Could always do I don't know. Like, oh yeah, I got kicked out. I had to go back home.
Yeah. Oh, I'm back home now, man. I got kicked out. I'll be streaming from here tonight.
Yep. Couldn't pay rent.
For real. But we were actually super lucky. This episode is going to be sponsored by Mighty Squirrel, guys. So if you guys are around the New England area, if you've heard of Mighty Squirrel, they're awesome. They're a brewery. They make amazing IPAs, amazing ales, sours. They're actually really well known for their sours as well. Mm-hmm. They have a bunch of different high variety of different types of drinks. They were super kind. They actually hooked us up with some. We got a pumpkin ale right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Right there, we got a pumpkin ale, and Swedish. What do you got over there?
We have a Grove Shack, which is a tangerine New England IPA.
Yeah.
And surprisingly enough, New England IPAs usually are a little bit higher in ABV. This is at a 5.8, so this is probably an easy drinker. Definitely something you could have during a Pat Sunday.
Hey.
Have a few of them, and you're not hurting as much the next day. So I'm excited to try these. We've grown up with Mighty Squirrel around us.
Yeah.
So we're used to seeing this, but if you're not from the New England area, maybe you're not as well aware of them. But yeah, we're going to be featuring their beer this episode.
Yep.
And they were kind enough to give us a 4-pack. So we have another 2
that
will have sometime during the fall if
Correct.
he doesn't drink them on me. He's sitting in his fridge.
Split down the middle, nice and even.
Yeah.
They were awesome though.
For sure.
They hooked us up with some. We don't have the hats in here. We gotta grab the hats.
I can go grab them.
Yeah, you want to grab the hats?
Yeah, I'll go grab the hats.
We gotta grab the hats. They hooked us up with 2 hats and 4 glasses, guys. Like I love when you are able to like, I don't know, drink out of a glass that's not just a pint glass. I don't know, like a cool tulip glass or I don't know, something like that. They look nice, man. They look really nice. Yeah, shout out Mighty Squirrel right here. Check these puppies out, huh? Massive melon, dude. Oh,
okay.
Oh, we're in there with it.
It actually fit you the first time, which I was not expecting.
That was crazy. Did they get my head size?
Yeah,
Imagine
right?
they pre-adjusted it. That would be pretty sick. It wasn't the beer. It was the phone.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'd be crying if it was the beer. I won't put this on because I already have a hat on, but yeah.
Check it.
It is a Mighty Squirrel.
These are tough, right?
These are good. This will definitely make a podcast appearance. I'm kind of I actually lean towards hats that have this type of like softer material over something that has like a harder material to it. You can pull off the harder caps with the point at the top. Like you have good hair for it. You have a good head shape for it.
Wow, thanks, man.
For
Hype
me
me up right now.
Well, yeah, man. I mean, like as a bald man, I have to stay in my lane with hats, right? Like there's very few times. Shout out Dad Life. Dad Life.
Shout out
Dad Life. We just got all the sponsors right now. We are.
Holy shit! 13 episodes in and these guys sold out.
Just waiting for that Spotify contract to roll through.
For real.
But yeah, for me, like with my head and not having any hair, it's like I need to get something that fits me just right. So I actually have a few of these Carhartt hats. So I have to be picky. Whereas you can probably fly with like whatever, and it looks good on you.
Yeah, I will say one thing though, not to skew away from what we're doing here, but when I go out now, I like have to have a hat. It's like a binky, dude. Oh, like I'll like go out and I'm like, I'll just like bring it, and I spend a lot of the night with it not on my head. I've lost hats like that. Leave it on the table. I just like feel like I gotta have it because then it's like the wind, like my hair gets all fucked. Dude, I don't know, man. It's getting bad. So when we were away, okay. I'm going on a super tangent here.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Super tangent
let's
here.
hop down the tangent.
We stayed on a sailboat. We were down in Block Island. And you have to take a dinghy, like a little dinghy to get from the mooring to the boat. I mean to land. And so obviously like you're bringing the bare minimum to shore. You can't be like lugging around like whatever. So
you got to bring the bare essentials.
I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna wear a hat. I'm not gonna wear a hat.
1,000% wore a hat.
I wore a hat the first 2 nights. Almost lost a hat the first night. So I'm like, all right, last night I'm there. I'm not gonna wear a hat.
It definitely was a good hat, right?
Yeah,
like
no,
it wasn't
a
a
good
hat. Yeah,
it was a good hat. And last night, I'm like, I'm not wearing a hat. I forgot though. When you get on the dinghy, the freaking wind, dude. When you're on the dinghy is just like crazy, and there's stuff coming up, dude. I look like Albert Einstein when I got to shore. It was bad.
Damn.
So I should have wore the hat.
Should have wore the hat.
Moral of the story: should have wore the hat.
Moral of the story: absolutely. Anytime, I feel like wearing hats when there's a lot of wind. Like, I remember I tried to wear a hat driving a convertible once, and it was like, "What are you trying to do?"
Yeah.
And I only wore it literally to save my head from getting sunburnt. And
Yep.
I ended up I put it backwards, but I made the mistake of, it was one of these hats. So I had a half moon on my forehead.
You literally just, that's crazy.
I had a half moon on my forehead, and I was like, all right, well, you live and you learn.
Dude, when I'm coaching, I get like my whole forehead is just like pale. It's like I just have the whole hat on.
Oh, so you got the golfer's tan. You ever see those golfers that finish like a weekend of golf and they got this horizontal line?
It's just a line. Sometimes I'll get like the side of the sunglasses too. It's crazy.
Yeah, and you know what's bad is if you wear jewelry, wear like
a
Whoop band. I have a Whoop band. I don't know if...
Dude, if I wear like multiple bracelets, it gets bad.
Yeah.
Like I'll just have like a line.
Yeah.
That's more acceptable though.
On the wrist it is. On the forehead...
Yeah, forehead's
some
like,
weird
dude,
looks.
now I got to put a hat on.
Literally.
Like now I have to wear the hat to line it up with my sunburn perfectly.
That, or you have to just like get some sun.
You just got to be out there
suck it up,
looking like Avatar with an arrow on his forehead. Dude. Oh, man. But shout out Mighty Squirrel. You guys are amazing. When I actually got to run up there and grab all this stuff, it's not local to us, but it's local enough. I mean, it's in the same state. It's in Massachusetts. So I got the shoot up there. When I got there, you guys are unbelievable. So I really appreciate it. You guys are great. Again, shout out Mighty Squirrel. If you guys are listening right now, like a lot of if you guys have ever heard of like cloud candy, that's like one of their bigger staples. Mm-hmm. That's like one, you go anywhere, they got cloud candy. It feels like. Yeah, like every place in the world has got cloud candy.
Yep, you walk into any packy and you're like, okay, good, they have cloud candy. And that's sometimes having places like Mighty Squirrel is great because you can just look at a label. If you see the logo, you don't have to go through the seas of beers to find something that you might like.
Yeah, you're like, I'm good if it has got that logo
on it. I know they make good beer. Yeah. I can grab it and go. I don't get literally lost in the sauce of trying to find a good beer to drink.
100%.
Pick what I'm in the mood for. Good to go.
For real.
And shout out to your mom as well, Mama DFISH.
Dude,
who came along for the ride. He sent me pictures when he picked up the beer, and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, we got a new co-host now, so.
My mom's like, you going to the brewery? I'm like, I'd like some company on this trek. And she's like, I'm going. I'm like, all right, cool.
Hell yeah.
Sweet.
Mama DFISH for the win.
This one looks awesome. I can't wait to try it.
Yeah, I was going to say, you want to crack one open right now? I can pour them out if you want.
This is sure. This is the Gorgeous Pumpkin Ale.
Okay.
All right. This is 6.1 ABV.
Oh, it's a higher ABV than which one do you want to start with? You want to start with the pumpkin, or you want to start with the New England?
Let's start with the New England because I feel like this one is going to have a more distinct taste.
It will definitely have more flavor, I bet.
Yeah,
and I feel tangerine too, so we'll see.
We'll see. We're going to start with the tangerine.
Okay.
That was the game plan. I'm going to start with the tangerine, or we're going to start with the tangerine.
Also, what's going on, chat? Sorry, I'm just now seeing everything going on. Hey, there we go.
What's that bottom one?
There we go. First time chat. Hey, your streams are okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, if you know, you know. If you're on Twitch, you know, you know. Hey, do anybody need graphic design?
Anybody need followers?
Yeah, hey man, if anybody wants followers, do I get any mods in chat, please? Mods in chat. Hey Wes,
you're up.
Yank. Get that thing out of there.
Also, chat, if you guys can hear us, let us know how audio is.
Oh, yeah, I'm screaming right now. Am I coming in super hot?
I don't know. I don't think we're right on the edge of the red there, so.
Yeah.
I can turn you down a little bit if you want me to.
I think we're good right now because I keep leaning away. I want to be able to make sure I'm being heard. I just won't yell. But yeah, the trek to Mighty Squirrel was cool. I've been there one time before, but honestly, like when you walk into that place, man, it's awesome. Like it's actually really cool, and it's in Waltham. It's on like a corner of, I'm not gonna say a strip mall. It's more like, I guess technically it's just a line of buildings, but when it's on the corner, you can see like all of the production of where they make all of their beer, which is super cool, and it's all glass, so you can see all right through it. I love that.
You get to see how the sausage is made.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, hey, cheers.
Alrighty, got the.
We're gonna have
time.
I don't want to mess it up. Grove Shack
Tangerine.
Cheers. We're gonna break Inception here.
Look at that. That was actually crazy.
Yeah,
cheers.
Right? That is wild.
Wow. I just drank an orange.
I literally just drank orange soda.
Oh my God.
I feel like I'm Keenan and Kel. Who loves orange soda? Kel loves orange soda.
Dude.
Like even the color too. I don't know if you guys can see at home. I feel like we're really gassing up Mighty Squirrel right now, but they deserve it. So
it's literally the color of the can.
It's like someone just poured Fanta with booze in my glass, and I couldn't be happier about it.
What's that old thing that people used to put in their drinks? And it was just turned it orange. Not high C. It's like before that. I don't know. It made the color really orange. It kind of reminds me, not the taste, the look of this reminds me of that. Wow, this is really good. This is great. Guys, again, Grove Shack Tangerine. It's a New England IPA. It's a 5.8 ABV from Mighty Squirrel. Make sure you guys go check this out. This is actually a new flavor as well. Not a flavor way. It's just, I guess, a new flavor. Like, I guess when I'm trying to say like colorway, so Grove Shack is one of their beers, and I guess they've done a different.
So they have variations of it.
That's to my understanding. I might be. No, I'm not butchering that. I got that right.
Yeah, no. It sounds about right. So
yeah,
it's similar to, if you guys have ever been to like Treehouse. They'll have beers that they do variations of, where they'll take the premise of what the beer is and then create different variations. A lot of breweries do it. It's not just New England breweries. But yeah, this is great. It tastes delicious. So I can't wait to hop into the next one.
All right, I'm gonna go honest review right now of the tangerine. I love how fruity it actually tastes.
And the scent of it.
Yes.
I did not expect that.
The scent of it it's literally like an orange. This is great for beer drinkers and not beer drinkers, right? So this is a perfect like beer you would get at the brewery when you're going with a group, and maybe not everyone loves beer or loves the taste of beery beer. This is it's perfect for those type of people that like that, which I do, but it's also I can see this being served in a bunch of different spots type. I feel like I could drink this when it's warm out. I feel like I could drink this even when it's not. I could drink this in the fall too, honestly.
1,000%.
1,000%. So this is great. I'm really liking this one a lot. Grove Shack Tangerine. This is fire. This is really good.
Cheers. Can't wait to get into the next one.
I know. We'll have to finish this one and get into the next one.
I was going to say.
We'll have to do that one further on in the podcast.
Dive into it.
But yeah, man. So I don't want to completely flip-flop this right now, but I saw you were playing WoW on Discord.
I was.
It said last played 9 hours ago, and I was like,
yep.
What's up?
Yeah, so the itch has come back and I've scratched it.
Yeah.
After years and years of playing it on and off.
Yeah.
I feel like every WoW player is either someone that religiously plays it, or there's someone that play it, they drop it for a bit, and then they come back, and then they play it and they drop it for a bit.
Yeah.
For me, it's always been like I play it when something new comes out, and then I'll drop it. So the War Within, the new expansion, comes out tomorrow. For those that basically pre-ordered the like elite package, they paid They paid.
How much did they pay?
You want to guess?
I heard the 9.
Yes.
Is it going to be ones? It's not like something crazy, right?
No, it's not something crazy.
It's 90.
It's 90. So it is 90, but there are other packages that are lower. I got one that was a little bit lower, but it came with like playtime, and it came with a token that basically would allow you to bump a character up to what is going to be not max level, but 10 levels under, so that as you level in the new campaign, you can get to the high level or the max level. I think it's like 80. But yeah, it always seems to be the thing that comes back. Like it circles back. World of Warcraft always just seems to come back. I played Classic WoW back in the day. I've played a lot of the expansions when they've come out. I've played them for a month or two and then I drop it.
Yeah.
So I pay. Unfortunately, the way that Blizzard does it is they'll make you pay for the expansion.
Yep.
And then they'll make you pay for the actual playtime. So it's $15. But
when you said playtime, I thought you meant it would. You're saying playtime as in like you pay for the month, right?
Yeah, subscription fee.
All right. In my head, I thought you were like paying for it to be like, my account has more playtime. Like you're paying to make it look like you're legit.
That happens naturally.
Yeah. No, that'll just happen.
That happens very naturally, especially when I work from home.
I was on New World and we were talking, and he said he was back on WoW, and I was like, this is about the time of year where I give it a go again.
It is,
and I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do it because
you're gonna jump in head first.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna actually do it. You know, new room, new. I gotta get some new cozy memories, cozy vibes in here. I gotta kill some boar for
1,000%.
Literally a day and get 2 drops. Are you playing classic? Are you playing
this will be retail.
All right, I'll play retail.
Retail is extremely confusing at times, but it's like an MMO with training wheels on it. Whereas vanilla is, as you know,
figure it out.
There are no training wheels, but it's not hard. Like it's very rudimentary. You do X, Y, Z, you get this. Whereas retail is it's all over the place. It's 20 years, 15 years, whatever it is, of the game being developed and people playing it. Like imagine Fortnite being around for 15, 17 years. Imagine how much is in that game. That is what World of Warcraft is. And luckily,
it's a good feeling though as a gamer. Like, you know,
it is. Like you get invested.
You never get that feeling of, oh my God, it's almost over. Like, you know, when you're like watching a movie, you go to the movies and you're like,
I don't want this to end.
You're like, like, oh man, like that was probably like the last sick scene, unless it ends with one. Like that was probably like the last fight scene or something.
Right.
You like know it's almost over. I kind of got like that with New World. I was like, all right, I'm 65. Okay, I played the expansion. Like, I feel like it's coming to an end because like I don't know. I feel like World of Warcraft just like doesn't have that. The end game is like
they don't
so
allow
much
it.
Yeah, they don't allow it.
It's crazy.
They just keep up. That also subscription-based games can do that because they have constant funding.
They can do that, but man, there is something about someone. I shouldn't say someone about a game or a studio ending a game and a story correctly and ending it well. That is like something I have a lot of appreciation for. Is a game knowing when to call it quits and knowing when they've squeezed enough out of the lemon. Like we got everything we wanted out of it. Time to move on.
Yeah,
that's that.
You know who can't do that? Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Dude, I thought you were going to say Fast and Furious.
Oh, okay,
the movie series.
They're going to make 100 of those.
Vin Diesel's going to be coming out of like literally.
Vin Diesel's going to become AI and they're going to fight ChatGPT in Fast and Furious 55.
Jesus Christ.
And I will say, those are my favorite movies. Favorite movies. They were my favorite movies.
Okay, good.
They were my favorite movies.
Thank you for using past tense. I was about to literally walk out of the room.
Hear me out. 6 was whatever. I'm going to go in reverse order. 7 is the last one I liked because I was a massive Paul Walker fan. Rest in peace, Paul Walker.
Peace.
One of my favorite actors of all time.
Yep.
You ever like know that you this is like a song thing. Like there's limited songs, like More Than My Hometown by Morgan Wallen. The first time I heard that song, I go, that is my favorite song. After one listen, and now it still holds true. Like 4 years later, when I saw Paul Walker act in Fast and Furious 1, like Fast and Furious, I was like, that dude is cool. I like that guy, and you're in my top 5, and it like never went away.
Interesting.
Yeah,
it
never went away.
I gravitated towards him. He was not my favorite. He was always like someone that was, when he was in the movies, I enjoyed watching the scene because he had this air to him.
I love when he was the Buster, dude.
He was the Buster.
He was the Buster.
And I mean, he always drove really nice cars too. Like it was every car he stepped into
comes with it.
He had the beautiful girlfriend. He had nice cars.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that part was like made for him. Was he in any other movies? I mean, this is going to sound so bad.
He played a cop in like
he looks like a cop. He looked like a cop.
I'm pretty sure this. I don't know. This is me talking about. I've seen him in other things. I don't want to give chronological here, but I know he played a cop in like a TV show or another.
Okay.
Like he played a cop because he played an undercover cop in Fast and Furious, and that's where he blew up. So he's like basically was like playing a cop.
Yeah, but then you kind of get
stuck in a role.
You get stuck in a role.
It stinks.
It stinks,
especially off of that. If you're like the dumb character, like Ashton Kutcher.
Oh my god,
literally
stoner dumb dude.
He kept threatening that '70s show. He goes, "I'm leaving if I." He's like, "This is gonna ruin my acting career. It's gonna ruin my acting career. I'm gonna be the dumb guy forever." And you know, some people like Matt LeBlanc, they just own it. And Joey from Friends.
I almost don't see him as a dumb dude. I just see him as goofy.
Yeah, he's goofy, but like
lovable,
good-hearted.
Goofy.
Kelso, in fact, he was dumb.
He was dumb,
like an idiot. Like he played an idiot. At least Joey had like some, you know.
He had like, obviously both of them were lovable characters. They both were good-looking guys. They could do what they wanted to. But I know what you're saying, especially for someone like Ashton Kutcher. Like, it's so funny because he came in.
Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. He came in
at rallies. Like
he came in wearing. I mean, he was a model before doing that '70s show, and you think about how young that cast was too, which was nuts.
Dude, Mila Kunis was, I'm pretty sure, either 13 or 14, one of the two. Her first season. Ashton Kutcher was like 20.
Dude, there's no shot that's legal nowadays,
dude. There's like,
unless the parents are standing in the back, because I know they had to do that with McLovin. So McLovin for the sex scene, I think it was.
Really?
I think because it was when he was from that party.
That makes it so awkward to like have to film that scene.
You're and like, he's having to film it home. Like, yes, mom, yes, dad. It's like you guys could have just signed the waiver. There's probably some waiver.
Just sign the waiver, mom.
Let me go on my field. Let me go on my field trip.
Yeah, for real. Let me go film this scene and make millions of dollars.
Wild.
Okay.
But yeah.
Sorry, I'm staring at this rocking for a second. My chair makes a noise, but you can't hear it, so we're good. It just took me a second. Watch, ready? Everyone quiet. We're good.
We're good.
We're good.
I do think, regardless, though, the audio might be a little bit chalked in this episode. I'm looking down when you and I are talking. Guys, this is the first one. We'll figure it out.
This was episode 13 with a question mark. We might put out episode 13.5 or the real episode 13. Hey, 13 is always bad luck, right? It's Friday the 13th, all that good stuff.
Yeah. This is for our OnlyFans payers. So
it's going to be behind a paywall.
Behind a paywall.
Imagine paying a paywall and you literally can't hear half the shit we're saying.
Oh, my God.
That's what it's going to be.
No, but you think about it. Imagine we get someone to pay and they're sitting behind a paywall. They have to watch something like this. And they're like, oh, my God, when are they going to finally say something that's worth it? So they watch the whole episode thinking that what we're going to say is actually good.
They give us that much of time a day. I'm gonna spend an hour of my life waiting for them to say something good.
They better say something good.
I mean, they pay for the paywall. Oh, all right. That was a good tangent. That came from the tangerine beer. Oh, God, that was corny.
Well, you got down that. Look at you getting it that down quick, huh?
Hey,
old man taking his time over here.
Hey, you know, I'm enjoying my beer in the fashion. What would you call this, a tulip?
So it has. I would say it has a tulip top.
Stemmed tulip.
Yes, it is a stemmed tulip glass.
Okay, I like that.
And this is like your run of the mill.
Yeah,
you know.
Back to
IPA glass.
Back to finding a cozy game though. I'm trying to. New World's great. It's always gonna be. It's always gonna
October,
be a
man.
place in my
That's
heart.
gonna be the next
dude.
Big,
it's gonna be big.
And then console's gonna be in October too.
Yeah.
What do you think? Give me your thoughts. What do you think that's gonna be like? Or do you think that's gonna be because you play Fortnite and Fortnite from the beginning, correct, was on all consoles and
correct.
Okay,
it wasn't cross, but it was on all.
God. Oh, so it wasn't a cross.
It wasn't cross-platform, but it was on every console.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Once it became cross, because dude, when it first came out, cross-platform wasn't like a.
It wasn't a thing,
wasn't
right?
A thing yet. It was just about to be a thing.
Okay.
That was also people sleep on the fact that was also a huge reason.
Right.
Fortnite was the game at the time when cross-platform came out.
They were on board,
and they were like, boom, because you used to not be able to because. This is what it used to be. Oh my God, we're in PC lobbies. We're in PC lobbies because I'm with my buddy that's a PC. It's not how it fucking works, all right?
It's not how that works.
So stop it. All right? Just because you play controller on a PC or just whatever, you're still in a PC lobby. It did used to be like that though at the very beginning. Yeah. It was PC lobbies. And it went by your input.
What?
So there was a time where if you played keyboard mouse on console, you were put in a PC lobby.
Okay.
Why? Do your thing.
Do your thing. I mean, hey, someone could say the same thing about you playing on PC, but with a controller.
100%. I'm here. I'm here to take the heat.
He gets better.
I'll
frames.
be your dartboard.
Yeah, he gets better frames. He gets better field of view. You get
100%
everything that comes with a PC, and you play on your preferred. You know.
To be honest, though, it's not like you're keyboarding in COD. Like. People will say keyboarding in COD's like more OP. I still think that the movement's better in COD if you use a controller, if you're nasty with a controller. Yeah. But what I'm saying is keyboard is better in Fortnite. It's proven. It's better. I've been thinking about switching.
You're not going anywhere.
You'd be surprised.
You are a controller player for life. Hear me out.
Derek's been being like, dude, I think we could do something pretty crazy if you... I play hybrid right now.
So you do hybrid.
I'm good. I can 90. I can tunnel. My shot is struggling, and that's the only reason I don't want to switch is because of my shot, and I don't want to have to sit here and aim train because I've spent countless hours, dude. When I had nothing else to do, I would play fucking video games for 10 hours a day, 11 hours a day.
Sure.
Like when we were competing for World Cup, aim training for 7 hours on a controller.
You better have been warmed up by that time. What a waste of
fucking time. No, it's not.
It's not a waste of time.
It's not a waste of time. It's not a waste of time. It's got where I'm at today.
Take the hit of the copium.
Yeah, but I'm just bro. I would aim train that Scavix training map. Shout out Scavix. That and Can-Duk.
Can-Duk?
Can-Duk, not Dan Cook. Can-Duk.
Never heard of it.
He made edit courses, and Scavix made courses. Crazy. Raiders.
Actual coursework.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh my God! Onto that. Fortnite was so incredible that they literally, you get paid now for how good of a creative map you make.
Dude, some people make tons of money.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars a month.
Because of their creator maps.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it's really, really smart for Epic to allow that to be a thing.
Sorry, just sniffing it while he's talking.
He's in his happy place. But yeah, that's nuts. I cannot believe... Okay, I did not know that at all about the lobbies. I guess, long story short, and we keep going off on tangents here. It's hard not to. But how much of an impact did you feel when it finally went full-on cross-platform? Like, were you like,
dude, when I was in a console lobby? Game? So when I was in a console lobby...
You probably shit on people.
Yeah, because it finally, everyone had the same frames. Everyone's playing 60 frames.
Oh,
you knew. Dude,
true.
When you were just getting your fucking shit taken for 240 frames and better ping, because okay, you can have the best, you can live on the server. Xbox is literally just not capable. You're not Etherneting your Xbox. Your Xbox is just, I mean, you could, right?
Yeah, I always did because
I never did.
You went Wi-Fi?
Wi-Fi.
Jesus Christ, you're like a guy that,
dude. We called World Cup West finals. Here we go. We're NA East. I'm telling a story right now.
He's telling the story. I know this story.
Sitting up. Me and D-Train. Shout out D-Train. If you're in here right now, you're the beast. It's a duo. We played on NA East. NA East was hard, right? NA East was hard. So we played on NA East. We missed qual for the World Cup by not for the World Cup. For finals, which was Sunday. This was Saturday. We missed it for Sunday by like 10 points or something like that in one of the weeks. Like, dude, let's play West. Fuck it. We go in, we play West. Our ping is like 60 each. He's playing on a gaming laptop, which, I mean, debatably, like, yeah, it's a little bit better, but like, how much better? He had good frames. It was a gaming laptop. He had like 120, 140 frames. I mean, you get to endgame, everybody's got like bad frames. Like, I'm talking 30 frames.
And that's on console.
I'm on console. I'm playing on a monitor though.
You're watching a slideshow.
Yes, I'm watching a slideshow. Me and Derek are both wearing the Black Knights. I can tell you this right now. We didn't even know how med kits worked. It was brutal. Like literally, like we were doing like math wrong. Like we shouldn't have been where we were with how much knowledge we had, but we were there. And our ability, we literally qualled for finals in West. We were like high up too. Like we cleared it by like 25 points to make it to Sunday on West. Ask me how Sunday went on West.
You got shit on?
We didn't make it out of fucking spawn like once.
No shot, really?
I mean, well, the times when we made it out of spawn, we bailed out of spawn. Like, dude, okay, so I'm talking like now you're playing top 1,000 people in NA West.
Yeah. You're playing the best of the best.
And we live on the other side of the country.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We're playing California, guys, and we live in
and you're on a console.
I'm on an Xbox.
Anyway,
Derek's probably listening to this story punching walls. We didn't do that bad. All right? We got some kills off spawn, and the times we didn't make it off of spawn, like, zone did rotate to us. So that the joke of it, we made it out a couple times, but like our end games were like, for the Fortnite people who get this, our end games were like a green shotgun and a blue AR with 2 minis and a med kit.
Ooh, you're living on Baltic with crack.
So that's what it was, but that was a good time.
Seriously?
A good time. Back when I could just wake up and just play Fortnite and go to bed and wake up and play Fortnite and go to bed.
And all you thought about was Fortnite.
Dude, I would used to like.
Gone are those days.
Dude, I used to watch a YouTube video and crank 90s and not look at the screen. I can crank right now. I can crank all the way to height almost.
I mean, I don't want you to crank in front of me, but
dude, I'll fucking crank right now.
Do not do that.
I will crank 90s right now.
You will lose your Twitch channel pretty quick.
Yep. What?
Yeah, I mean, hey, you could just go over to Kick and you'd be just fine.
Yeah, I'd be fine on Kick, right?
Yeah, they might actually like partner you if you did something like that.
Twitch is raising sub prices.
I got that email today. I didn't read it. I read the headline. And I'm like,
$7.99.
Really? Dude, that's the thing. Twitch.
The fuck?
In theory, Twitch is awesome, but they do a very poor job of making money for how much they have to pay for certain, like they have to pay off obviously all the server fees.
Yep.
They're paying the hosting for everybody's VODs and shit like that. I honestly think, and people are going to hate me for this, if you want to stream on Twitch, again, I'm probably going to get barbecued for this take. And I have this take even with like regular video games too. I think that you should have to pay a subscription fee or some sort of minimum like small fee every month if you want to stream on the platform.
I like that.
Because it will keep people to want to keep streaming, and it will stop things like that from happening. It'll stop them from doing stupid monetization stuff with bits and other shit and just ads being rammed down people's throats.
I don't mind that at all. It also gets rid of like the saturation of like you click like Fortnite and you have to, and you don't want to see someone with 1,000 viewers. Pages of zero viewers. Pages of zero viewers. And I'm not hating on people with 0 viewers. What I'm saying is somewhere. I can't find the dude that has 4 or 5. That's the guy I want to go find. I want to go find him.
Yeah, if you're looking to raid someone.
Yeah,
I
want to find someone with a 4 or 5. Yep. I don't want to raid someone with 400 viewers, and I want to raid someone with 0. No offense. Sometimes I do, but what I'm saying is I want to find the middleman. I'm the middleman. I can't. The dude with freaking 10, 12 viewers can't be found. It's impossible. You either go low or high, and you scroll for days on 0 viewers.
That's wild. I don't ever go to the directory for Fortnite. I have like a few people that I follow. I don't even play Fortnite, as you know.
Yeah.
But like at the end of the day, like you said, if the directory's that big, that's just a small sample size of the larger issue at hand. Like Twitch is just the business model was not set up in a way to be future proofed based on all of the fees that come into running a platform like that.
Dude, $7.99. I mean, fuck, I'm live right now, and my God, people listen to me right like,
yeah, fuck that.
See ya.
Yeah, I think if they got rid of Prime subs and like Prime gaming subs, I think they're called now. If they got rid of those, I think there would be some serious issues for streamers.
Yeah,
I think there are a ton of streamers that benefit solely from that. Obviously, because there's no thought put behind having to like as a viewer go and
change your Prime sub.
Yeah, capitalize it and take on, take advantage of it. But
for sure.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, they're just gonna keep doing stuff like this. I bought Twitch Nitro.
Twitch Turbo.
Turbo.
Yep.
Discord Nitro. Discord's Nitro.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did Twitch Turbo, and it's awesome.
Worth it.
So worth it.
So I mean, I don't get it. I get it, but I don't get it. Does that mean if someone has Twitch Turbo and they're watching my stream, they already don't get ads?
Correct. I don't get any ads.
So they only sub for the emotes?
So if they were to sub, yes. So if they were to sub to your channel and they have Twitch Turbo, I was almost going to say Nitro, then yes, they are only doing it for the emotes. I do it solely so I don't get any ads.
Which, I mean, dude, that's a good idea, especially if you watch a bunch of people. Honestly, I don't sub to anyone that I'm not boys with.
It's fair. I'm only subbed to you, and I think that's it. I think I'm subbed literally to you. And I don't give sub. I mean, I give subs to you every once in a while when we do shit like that. Bang. Yeah, right. You are him,
dude. I think you have like a 47-month sub in my chat.
Right, it's beefy. Part of me is like, I can't lose that though.
No, you can't lose that.
And I almost feel like
No, you can't lose that.
You can't lose that.
No.
I mean, that is a Prime Gaming sub though. Like, I don't pay anything out of pocket. Actually, do I?
I don't think that.
Oh, really? Oh, you know who used to have my Prime sub is my sister-in-law when she streamed, and I think she
really.
Yeah, so
that's cool.
Yeah, so it's my wife's sister who she's the youngest one, but she does some streaming herself every once in a while. She doesn't do it as much anymore cuz
she
does game. Yeah, she games regularly, and so does her husband. I game with her husband.
Sick.
I game with her husband all the time. His name's Astral Orc. He might even be in chat right now.
Oh my god, that's him?
It's him. Yeah. So, his wife used to stream, and she got my Prime sub because I gave you the first regular sub because that was like right after you got. Yeah, that was right after you got
affiliate.
Dude, I think our affiliate
Anniversary?
Yeah, anniversary's coming up.
Mine was July 31st.
And I think mine's like September something.
Really? You got it before me.
No, you got yours before me. Remember you got follow botted?
Oh my God, yeah.
Dude, I remember getting that text. I was on a walk with my dog and my wife, and you were like, dude, I cannot believe this just happened. I'm like, what? And you sent me a picture, and I was like, oh my God, congrats. Like thinking like, dude, he must have like gotten a huge raid, got a bunch of follows, and then you got follow botted. But that's it comes with the territory of
it went away. It did go away.
Going away.
Dude, I had like thousands of followers. I had like 3,000 followers for the longest time. I'm at 599 now. We're teetering between 600. It's mostly all gone.
Follow the channel if you haven't.
Same thing happened to D-Train. He got follow botted.
Ah, shit.
His didn't go away though. So
no shit.
Own that shit.
Own it, dude. I mean, at the end of the day, like, it's a number, you know? Like, who fucking gives... It's not like you're using it to go and get sponsorship. Even if you are, like, that's on them to not look into it.
I mean, fucking do your thing, man. Go get your bread.
I don't know. Yeah, get your bread.
Don't be paying for it, though. That's weird.
Yeah, that is weird. That is fucking weird.
That's fucking weird.
You want to crack into that bad, Larry?
Yeah. Things yelling my name right now. All right, guys.
Shit. I can see it
like
calling you.
David Davis. All right, guys. Gorgeous pumpkin.
Oh, thank you.
You're gorgeous pumpkin.
Oh, thank you.
Read the back of it. Hello, gorgeous. It's the beer everyone wants to be, and the beer everyone wants to be with. Beyond being a knockout, this pumpkin ale drops the jaw with subtle notes of nutmeg, cinnamon, and candied yams, and a rich, warm pie crust finish.
Humdinger. Dude, that anytime there's nutmeg, I am a nutmeg guy
so
when it comes to the fall.
So with it. Gorgeous pumpkin is so beautiful, it could launch 1,000 ships. I never understood that saying, by the way.
Yeah, it's got to be some old nautical like saying or something. I don't know. Maybe it was like a big deal to launch a bunch of ships or something. Or is launching 1,000 ships, is that some sort of like not term of endearment, but is that like some sort of
like that's how great it is? It's expressing
like you would launch 1,000 ships for me. I feel like mods, if there's someone in there that can look it up for us so we don't sound like idiots.
Yeah, launch 1,000 ships. What's I know what it means, but what's the derivative of it?
I have no idea.
Me neither.
Well, hey, cheers.
Cheers.
Let's crack into one.
Create mighty moments. Whoop. We'll do.
I'm in the middle of creating a mighty moment right now.
You want to pour that? Because I'm like behind this boom arm.
You are good, man. I see you are.
Now that we're on the topic, though, we were talking about Fortnite for a little bit, so I apologize. A little bit more.
Oh my God,
a little bit more. Well, it's it's literally the only thing I do. I'm just kidding. Fortnite right now is crazy. New season. They added like all the new Avengers stuff. You don't. Do you watch the Avengers? Like, are you a superhero guy?
Like a little bit. I really like the old. I shouldn't say the old superheroes. I have to be in the mood to watch superhero stuff.
Okay.
And I kind of got with a lot of the Avengers stuff, it just felt like it was the same movie, but like a different premise and maybe a few different heroes.
I got you.
But all right, so they came to Fortnite. I thought there was Avengers stuff.
Oh, they've been there for a minute, bro. They got to get out, first of all. It's annoying. It's just crazy.
Also, cheers.
Cheers. Gorgeous pumpkin.
Gorgeous pumpkin. Thank you. That's my new nickname.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd be like, hey, babe, someone just said it, and I figured that'd be cool if, like, we used that name. Like, I'm gorgeous.
I feel like a girl would get mad if you're like, you're a gorgeous pumpkin. They'd think you're talking about like some fat.
They'd be like, what? It's like
wrinkly.
It's like saying jumbo shrimp. You're a gorgeous pumpkin. It's what's that? Oxymoron.
Mm-hmm.
It tastes like it's cold out when watching football.
Oh man. I mean, the only thing I don't like about the fall is that, well, no, there's two things I don't like about the fall. Cleaning up leaves and
that sucks.
Yeah, that sucks. And the winter being closer. But this tastes like fall in a cup.
Dude, this is great. Honestly, another refreshing beer too.
Refreshing is the perfect word for it.
Refreshing. Both of these have been. They're not like hard to get down. There's no like aftertaste. There's no like, oh my God, like that's so beery. been really good. So
it's great.
Trying to figure out which one I like better.
I feel like they're two different beers.
I don't think you can do with it.
I don't think you should. I feel like
I think attempting to do that is going to do one of them a disservice.
For sure.
Because they're not in the same category. Now, if I had a tangerine and a lime, or a tangerine and I don't know, 2 citrus, I would give it a hack. But gorgeous pumpkin. The way this, like, the nutmeg, man. It's the nutmeg.
I'm telling you, man, it's the nutmeg.
It's the nutmeg.
The nutmeg brings out that fall flavor.
It's a cozy beer for sure.
Now, did they say candied yams?
Mm-hmm.
Man, every time I think of yams, I think of like those canned ones. Not like candied, like they're yams
like
in a can. Yeah. But I don't even know what a yam tastes like. Is it just a sweet potato?
Never had one.
If I've had one, I either was like in a diaper, too young to realize.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know. Grandma Fisher made us like eat something.
They're like, oh yeah. Not yam. All right, cool. It was yam. Like,
great. I don't want any more of this.
Okay.
I'm going to fling this off my plate.
Like, yum. No, this one's really good. Great can designs too. I like the simplicity of them.
For sure.
I like the simplicity of them. Some of them get really crazy and busy. I've always liked that Mighty Squirrel does that. They kind of pick a color and then pick white with it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, they do kind of have that.
You know, like the sour
I feel
face
like that's
was
the
like
thing.
I like it. I like the simplicity of it. They like the sour face was the lime green. With
Same with the cotton candy.
Yep.
Yeah. What is that? Blue and white?
Yeah. The cloud candy. Yeah.
Cloud candy. Cotton candy.
I mean, dude, a lot of people. Yeah, I really like the designs on the cans. I think that's one of my. I hate to be that guy, but one of my favorite things about.
You are a visual design guy. I'm not that way.
No, that's okay though.
That's okay.
To
each their own. All right, so back to the Avengers. They're in Fortnite again. You said they've been there. Now, are they just making a bigger presence because of a new movie that's out, or is it like
Doctor Doom's coming out? So
okay.
All right, real quick. I'm gonna do everyone a favor. If you have not seen the Avengers Endgame, close or skip further in the episode. I'm gonna give you one more time.
All right, you got a 10-second countdown here.
If you have not watched Avengers Endgame, and you plan to
get out,
you don't know what's going on, skip further, get out.
All right.
That's the spoiler alert.
I think we're good.
It's about to happen. Get out. All right. When Iron Man dies, Robert Downey Jr. plays Iron Man. He dies fighting Thanos. He's like the big dude with the Infinity Stones. And he goes, I am inevitable, whatever. And he goes, no, you're not inevitable. I am Iron Man. And then takes it. So apparently he's coming back as Doctor Doom.
Yep.
Robert Downey Jr. is playing Doctor Doom. I'm pretty sure it's going to be prequel, though. As in, it's either prequel or it's in another universe. Because of the Infinity Stones, whatever. Anyway, the whole thing now is based around Doctor Doom, and you go to like Doctor Doom, the Doomstat, whatever, and in the basement there's this whole like he's like an Iron Man like fanboy, and he's got all the Iron Man stuff like put out, and then you can get all the new Iron Man, the old Iron Man skins, so you can get like what the first Iron Man looks like in Fortnite.
And like you get to keep them.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So you can pick them up in game without having to spend any money and get them?
No, you get them in the battle pass. Okay. You have to pay.
Okay.
But once you do that, then you can get them.
Interesting.
Once you pay Fortnite, then you can have fun.
Once you pay Daddy Epic.
Donald Mustard needs his money.
That's that guy's name?
Donald Mustard.
Jesus. Donald Mustard, probably sitting on a yacht somewhere.
Yeah, that's why everyone's like,
hopefully it's not. Yeah, dude. I don't know if you heard about the yacht story either with that millionaire and his daughter. We can get to that after. Okay, keep going with Doctor Doom.
All right, Doctor Doom. It's basically the whole thing of Fortnite. They have other heroes in there. I think there's Black Panther is in there, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Yeah, that's what it looked like at least a version of it. It has to be him. What was really cool though is the iconic scene at the end of it when all the Avengers are running towards Thanos and all the people. They have that again, but it's Iron Man and all the Avengers running at all Thanos' people, but instead of Thanos, it's Doctor Doom. And it's who technically Iron Man is.
Iron Man is,
and they're running at each other, and apparently that's a leak for the movie.
Oh, wow.
And they're promoting through Fortnite.
Dude.
Kind of fucking genius.
Who would have imagined? I mean,
you promo a movie through the game.
Target audience 101 for sure, but who would have ever thought that they would throw a little leak into the game before the movie? I mean, I always thought for sure that they would never ever want to leak anything like that.
It's almost like they're rolling it out with it.
Seriously. Maybe that's the deal that they made up, but at the end of the day, I'm sure they're both making their hay.
Making a lot of money on it. That freaking item shop's getting crazy. But yeah, the Iron Man, I mean the Avengers series is always a series I like. Another series I just started, never seen before, is Game of Thrones. Never watched it in my entire life. Ever. I'm on episode 6.
You're on episode 6.
Season 1.
Okay, so what just happened?
What just happened was they found the first White Walker, and Jon Snow got made a steward.
Yep.
He's not a knight? No, a ranger? What is it? The one that defends the wall. He has to be that dude's steward that he hates.
Yep.
And so he gets like, he basically tries to fight him or whatever, tries to stab him, gets sent to his room at night. He hears he hears something, his dog or his coyote, or it's a dog or a wolf. Coyote. What the fuck?
Definitely not a coyote.
Coyote.
It is about
his coyote
4 times the size of a coyote.
No, so his wolf.
They're called dire wolves.
Yeah, his dire wolf hears something, whatever, he follows him, kills a dude, but then he comes back to life because he's a White Walker, and then they find out that burning him. Then my boy Sam, love that guy.
Wait, so you're not in season 1?
That's 1.
No, dude, this is like, you're talking about season...
No, I'm in 1, I promise.
You are not in season 1, homie.
No, I am. They don't know it's a White Walker yet. They do. No, I'm telling you.
If you're mentioning Sam, his fat friend...
Yeah, dude. Huh?
Then, dude, you're talking about you're talking about an episode in the future.
Really?
Yeah.
No, so this is the first time, and Sam tells him all about the books he read.
Bro, he didn't meet Sam until seasons in.
Nah, you're crazy.
Dead ass. Bro, okay, I don't want to ruin anything for you.
No, Arya just ran away. She got in a fight. Her instructor just died.
Yeah, her instructor died. Bro, you were not in season 1. You were in season 3 or 4.
That is totally season 1.
You are on dude, you know how many times I've seen Game of Thrones?
That's season 1, dude. I'm telling you it's season 1. Put it in the comments right now. Season 1. I'm on episode 8. I'm telling you.
Yeah, of like season 3 or 4, bro. On God, you are not.
We got a fucking peanut gallery out here. What?
Liv,
come here. Liv, get in here. Liv, get in. Get on the mic. What happened?
Of number 1?
Yeah.
There's no shot. You're on 9 now. Yeah. Can I ask? So you're not at the season finale yet. It is really hot here.
It's warm, everybody. By the way,
it is very warm.
It is warm. It is warm.
I'm catching a nice breeze right now. But are you? I'm for any viewer listening. I'm gonna look at their HBO account after this because I think that you guys are in another season right now.
There's no way. No, I'm at the place where the guy tried to poison. What's her name? Daenerys. Daenerys tried to poison Daenerys, and Jason Momoa made him follow the pack of all of them forever until he dies.
Yep.
Same episode as when they find the White Walker.
No shit. Honest to God, I'm gonna have to look at your account after this because I did not think all of that happened in season 1. I really don't think it happened.
The other guy in the one before, Daenerys's brother just got the gold melted on his forehead with the crown.
Yep. So they killed the brother.
Yeah. Thank God that guy sucked.
He sucked.
He was fucking. He's almost as bad as Joffrey. Who's worse?
Joffrey.
Yeah, fuck Joffrey.
See, what happened is one had power, and the other had the family name, which in the show
should mean a lot.
Usually comes with power, but they're Targaryens. And at the time, Targaryens, I don't want to say are looked down upon, but they're seen as like an incestual family that has quote unquote dragons, where at the start of the show, there are no dragons. They're egged. I mean,
I cannot wait to see a fucking dragon, by the way.
I mean, you've seen enough.
I know they're in it.
You know that they're in it. Like, I mean, so it's just crazy that think of the show now, no dragons. And the show, I don't want to say feels different, but it is different when there are dragons in play. Every battle scene that includes those that have dragons, it just kind of feels like, okay, it's like in Call of Duty, like, all right, they got a nuke. Like,
that's so sick. I will say though,
there are ways to kill them, but
I was not a fan for the first 4 episodes.
Really? Okay, so the first 4 episodes.
In my head, I was like, if this wasn't named Game of Thrones, I would have stopped. Like, if this was called Attack of the Medieval or whatever,
sure,
I would have been like, fuck this show, I'm not watching it.
So you gritted your way through,
because I know it's one of the best shows ever.
It heats up, and it heats up really good. So
I'm starting to like it now. I like this one now. Like Tyrion's
the shit.
Like he got that random dude to win him the battle and hit him down that like circle, like he fell to his death.
I know what you're talking about. So they're up in the Sky Tower.
Yeah, and he's like, "Will anybody fight for me?" Because Jaime, his brother, wouldn't be able to come there and fight in time.
Yeah, Jaime wouldn't be able to.
So now they're walking back through the woods and they find those Viking dudes, whatever they are. They bring them back because Rob is about to go and fight the. I'm so bad with the last names. Lannisters. He's about to fight the Lannisters, and they found the snitch.
Correct.
But he was like, "Nah, tell him we're coming for that. Tell him we're coming for them." And I obviously this is probably gonna happen because I'm so fucking smart. He's told him to go fight those people, but he's gonna go the other way, and then the guy's gonna go back, and he's using it. Everyone's all pissed that he didn't kill him. Good job, Rob. That's gonna work.
I mean, Rob was an outstanding character. Like any other.
I like Rob. He definitely dies though.
I won't say anything, but any Stark, I've always appreciated because they're honest to a flaw. And like, I don't want to say that I am that way, but I don't know. My brother and I are like honest to a flaw because my father is like that way. And I felt that a lot with how Ned is with the children, of being like, even if it means it may not appease others, you have to stick true and stay true to what you know is right, because at the end of the day, it is what it's right. So my point being is Rob continues with his dad's mantra of basically what I just said, and it gets him in some trouble because
got Ned in trouble, man. It was the reason Ned wasn't king.
And so, do you like Ned?
Not really.
You don't like Ned?
Not a big Ned guy.
Do you think he's cold or?
No, I think he is soft.
Really?
He gives me like. No, I like Ned. I like Ned. He's a good dad. He's great. He sticks by his morals. He's good. But I feel like Ned is like, I'm going to do the right thing, even when it's clearly not the right thing to do. Dude, he could have. Why didn't he have the king just fucking tell him that Ned's going to be king before he died?
Yep.
Nope, I'm going to get a letter and fucking
has
the
to
bitch
do it
is going to rip it up.
He has to do it the right way.
Dude, why, bro?
I know, and that's why
it would have saved me so much time. It's so frustrating watching. It's like a scary movie. Oh, I wonder what's in the closet. I should really open the closet. Then he fucking dies. Ned, don't open the closet.
He has to
be a little unorthodox. I respect it, but it's frustrating as a watcher.
See, that's the thing. As a viewer, you either appreciate that he is stubborn and is stuck in his ways.
I do appreciate it. But that
tough.
One thing pissed me off.
But it's the same thing that, like, so you just brought up with Rob. He should have. I still even think he should have killed that guy. It is war. You kind of throw some morals and you throw some of that.
So I don't know yet because
side.
I didn't see how it ends up.
So
I'm assuming in my head it works perfectly and that his plan works perfectly because he didn't kill the guy.
Well, you never know. But what I'm saying is it's not the first decision that he will make in that war that is built on the idea of him carrying out his father's like morals and ethics on always being truthful and being honest and being a
I mean, it's you got to be honest, but when there's war crimes happening against you, and you are the you are the underdog,
you have to do the war crimes back.
Yeah, you at least got to combat them. You can't be like, oh, we'll accept it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a right way to combat bad shit.
Yeah, and
it's not by laying over.
Yeah, exactly. And you're gonna find out very quickly in that war that his troops and those that back him will get very, very unhappy with the fact that he's not willing to take a low blow at someone.
Yeah.
If they just did like 2 or 3 to him and like their armies or another family on his side, all because he's built on the idea of like, I will not do that. That is not right.
Yep.
That's not who we are. And it's like, dude,
you are is about to be dead because your dad's in prison. It's his dad. That is another part of this show too.
Yep.
I don't know who the fuck. I know the last names. But I'm like, dude, that's whose daughter, sons. He's the bastard child, but he's fucking that dude's this. And I'm like,
yeah,
I need a fucking Venn diagram watching this thing.
Honest to God, the first season when my wife
Liv's watched it, so I can ask her little questions like that and she'll explain it to me.
Yeah, she'll be like, oh yeah, that's the cousin of.
Yeah, and she's 3 seasons in, so once we get to that point, it's fucking.
You are like off to the races.
I'm off to the races. And Mikey and Gabby upstairs, shout out them, by the way. I saw Mikey in chat. Appreciate you, bro. They watched the whole thing.
They
finished House of Dragons. Like, I'm sure you have too.
I actually haven't watched the new House of Dragons yet.
I heard it's amazing.
Yeah, I heard it's good. I also heard the new Lord of the Rings season's great too, which I've not gotten into yet. But it's the first season the wife and I watched. We actually had to pull up on our phones the full family trees on each side to remember whose brother was who and cousin was who and this and that. But once you get into the 3rd or 4th season, you'll be like...
Because you're like the Targaryens. I'm so close to having it. It's the... Who are the crazy-ass people?
There's a lot of them.
Momoa.
Oh,
like, they're nuts.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Barbaric.
Yeah, they're very barbaric.
They got like 100,000 people. Khaleesi. She's like, I am Khaleesi, the blah, blah, blah. Wait, also, where did she get the name Khaleesi? She was never Khaleesi.
Khaleesi is the word in their language for dragon queen or queen or something like that.
I just found out that she's probably part dragon because she can't get burned.
You saw her step out of the fire?
I saw her hand not have dragon marks on it, and the other girl's like, don't pick that up.
Oh, yeah, I might have just ruined something for you. Dude, well, I actually don't know if I really ruined anything for you. I don't think so.
Not going to lie to you. I know some heavy information Olivia doesn't know because my friends watch the show. Kind of sucks.
It's kind of amazing if you've been able to like keep out of any spoilers up to this point with how long it's been out.
All I'm going to say is it's kind of like when I clicked on ESPN during the Super Bowl and the first comment said Iron Man dies. And I was like, I'm going to figure out on Instagram.
Dude, I'm gonna
find some way to ruin your life. I didn't say that. I clicked it. No profile picture, 1 follower. That dude made a burner just to ruin everyone's day.
Just to fucking ruin. And then people
says Iron Man dies.
Then people like it and stuff like that, and then it's at the top. Dude,
yeah. It was fucking pinned.
See, those
not by ESPN. It was by some other stupid sports account.
Those are the kind of people you hope get diarrhea at the worst and most inconvenient time.
I hope they wake up every morning and stub their toe, just enough where it doesn't break, but it fucking hurts.
Good.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna have to think. The Dothraki. The Dothraki.
They're crazy.
They're crazy.
Jason Momoa is fucking nuts. He's a great actor.
He's great. He's great in that role. He does a great job with that accent too. Yeah, I won't talk too much about him. But
he definitely dies. The second they told me that as long as his hair goes is when he dies, is how many people he's slain. I know there's going to be a scene when his hair is laying out and they chop it off of him. I just know that's going to happen, and it's not.
Yeah.
I know everybody dies.
He actually goes in a way where you're like, not where you're like, oh my god, really? But he died.
I know he died. He's got it.
So, yeah, I mean, the way he goes, unfortunately, it's just not. It's not like super epic. It's like, really, dude, like. You kill a character off that way?
Yeah.
Like,
dude, there's some, yeah. She don't know some, but there's,
No, you don't gotta say it. She's clearly listening.
But I know.
Okay.
If you know.
I mean, it is an outstanding show.
I'm ready for it. I'm in for it.
Yeah, and it's the perfect show to start right before the winter months because it is an awesome show to watch
in the winter?
If you're snowed in. Oh my god, yeah. It is the only show.
Reminds me of New World a lot. Which one? Keep going.
Yeah, the conquistadors and stuff like that. It has that feeling. Obviously, this is before that, but it is the only show that has ever made me yell out like, "No!" or like something happens and I'm like, "Oh shit, no!" all by myself. Like, I've never watched a show up to that point. And this was in, like, 2017. And this was my first time watching it. I was alone. My wife was away for the weekend. She was doing work stuff. And so I watched it on my couch alone. And I will never forget, I watched the first season all on a weekend. And the way it ends, out loud, I was like, oh, my God, no. And up to that point, I've never had a reaction like that alone watching a show.
It's so funny because our neighbors, Mikey and Gabby, like our good friends, they were like, when you get to the season finale, let us watch with you.
Yeah. Honestly, that is a good friendship right there if they're willing to be there for you because you're going to...
Dude, they watched episode 3, 4, 5, 6 with us because they were like, we just want to like...
You just want to experience...
I want to watch somebody not know anything about these people.
It's awesome. It is awesome to watch someone who has never... Because I got to do...
She might know what you said, though. She's watched 3.5 seasons.
Okay. Well, yeah, so about the Jason Momoa stuff, she would know. But yeah, the first season, she definitely would know. But
she knows, yeah. Yeah.
It's good. It'll heat up.
I know what happens
at the first season.
Very end.
Yep. That was the scene where I was gutted. I was like, ah.
Not a spoiler alert if you don't say it, right?
True. It isn't.
Dang. What do we have for time right now? I'm liking this.
I can't see the number from here, but you can see we're at like 11:08 or something like that.
All right.
I'm good if you are.
I'm good. I am going to play World of Warcraft, though.
Fuck yeah.
I'm going to play. And are you playing a hunter?
I will probably play my...
Wait, you haven't played? Like, what's going on? And do I need the expansion and how much that costs? And what's going on with that?
The expansion will be...
Still tartan like Durotar or whatever?
No. So depending on if you have a retail character...
I do have a retail character.
Okay, so what's nice is I think each and every pass that you can buy, I think one's like 60, 70, and 90. I know.
For what?
The game.
What do you mean the game?
The expansion.
What's the expansion?
It's what's coming out on Thursday, tomorrow. You
bought it ahead of time?
The War Within. I bought it ahead of time.
So what does that mean, though? There's just extra quests?
No, so it's basically a new expansion, like,
But it's not like
New
Angry
World.
Earth.
If a new
Angry Earth was ass.
I mean...
It was good, actually.
It wasn't bad.
I thought Brimstone Sands was better.
Brimstone Sands...
was the first one.
It was... I think it technically was the first one, and it was free, but it was okay. I thought the desert setting got really old after a while.
Yeah.
I actually preferred just vanilla New World.
So do I. I think my two least favorite places are the new two places.
1,000%. Isn't that sad?
Yeah, like how do you miss twice?
How do you miss twice?
You know Angry Earth ain't gonna hit, bro. Who the fuck wants to play that? Is that what it's called? Angry Earth?
I don't know. I just know that in October.
See, I don't even fucking know what it's called.
In October, I will be there and I'll be like, all right.
You playing it in October?
I will. I will play it in October. I mean, I have.
Hey, you fucking clip it.
No, go ahead, clip it. I put like 300-400 hours in the game. It would be a disservice to not play a little bit more.
So like,
just see what it's like.
So what is that? I know we were just about to wrap it up there.
Yeah.
But fucking holy pump fake. What is what like? I know it goes to console.
Yeah.
So that just means the server's gonna be wicked active.
I hope so. I hope it means there's going to be an influx of characters. What it really will be is there will be an influx of new characters that have to level up and get ready. A new one? I'm like so against it. I am too, but I guess they revamped the storyline. Yeah, they revamped the storyline and they revamped the new player process too. So like when you level up, you actually pick like a certain ascendancy. So you'd be like an archer. You'd be sword and board or something like that. So you do actually pick something like that, but obviously you have the freedom to completely change like
but
we
you
do
like
now.
You pick it so that the game kind of leads you to work up your way as a sword and board. Yes.
So you basically pick a certain ascendancy that you want to pursue, and then from that point, I guess the whole new player process is revamped. It's quicker. The leveling process is faster. There's less monotony and stuff. Dude, it
wasn't even slow.
I know, but you didn't do the OG leveling was like, it was so bad, dude. And not so bad, but it was super, super grindy compared to what it is now. Now it's quick. Like if you and I were to start new characters, we could probably, if we like really grinded.
If I grinded and didn't play Fortnite and just played New World, I would be 65 in 2 months.
Quicker than that.
You think so?
Yes. I think you'd be 65 in under 2 weeks.
Wow.
And that's like...
So I just fucking do it.
And that's a few hours every night. If not quicker. If I had to guess, because you know the game, that's why I'm also cutting down some time. It's like, you know what's going on. Some of these Xbox players, PlayStation players will come in and they're just going to have to learn. But I'm
like jealous of them. They've never played it.
I know, but they're also not going to play it the way that we played it. They're playing it in a state. Obviously, it's much more it's more optimized. I guess people said the controllers it feels decent.
I played it. Cool.
But it's not.
I don't feel MMO-y.
I was gonna say an MMO is a keyboard and mouse.
Yeah. And dude, that's coming from a controller player.
True.
I don't want to play. Imagine playing WoW.
Dude, they're gonna be bringing controller support to WoW.
How?
People, I think at some point they're supposed to even bring World of Warcraft to mobile. Dude, imagine World of Warcraft on mobile, but with my Scuf gaming pad. And I did dailies and shit like that.
Dude, honest to God, I played New World on my phone through the Steam app.
Oh, yeah.
But it sucks if you don't have a Stream Deck. You have to be on the same Wi-Fi that your PC's connected to. And New World has to be launched on your computer.
So then it's like, at that point, what's the fucking point?
It's just like streaming a fucking HDMI.
Yeah, literally, that's what it is, but it's on your phone.
And it's impossible to play.
Yeah, I mean, it already runs like shit on my PC. My PC gets so warm when I play New World, and I don't know why. I think it's just like super unoptimized.
The game is unoptimized.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, It's fucking hot.
Yo.
Next time we're
all
opening
you
a window.
motherfuckers watching this right now, in your AC.
Yeah, you guys.
Windows down in the car right now.
I'm glossy.
It is hot in here. It is so hot in here. We have a mic, 2 microphones, 3 ring lights, 3 screens, 2 fucking neon lights, a PC that's literally so hot. It's insane. It's hot in here. In this room, it's just hot. It's hot. Well, yeah, man. That's episode 13.
Episode
13 of the Split Screen Podcast.
If it makes it onto YouTube and Twitch, enjoy. If not, sorry.
Yeah. If this doesn't make it onto YouTube, you're hearing it right here on Twitch. If not, make sure you guys go watch it or listen to it, I should say. Apple Podcasts. We are going to be live on Apple Podcasts September 1st officially.
Hell yeah.
September 1st officially on all platforms. So Apple will be the last one that will be on September 1st.
Nice.
Right now we're on Spotify, we're on Amazon, we're on iHeartRadio, we're on whatever you want to listen to your podcast on, we're on it right now. Split Screen Podcast, go check it out. Our main source right now, though, since they are video, YouTube, go check them out.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah,
I think that's
like
what the YouTubers say, right
there. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. And man, those TikToks, go follow us on TikTok. Go follow us on our YouTube Shorts too,
dude.
Instagram as well. They're funny. They're honestly funny. So go check them out. Other than that, guys, thank you guys. Talk to you guys. Shout out one more time, Mighty Squirrel. Appreciate you all so much for sponsoring the episode. And cheers.
Cheers,
guys. Peace. Ooh, that was a good sound. The mic definitely didn't pick it up.
Nah, man.